Charles worried he'd be blamed for Diana's death. The phone rang in the middle of the night. Diana was dead after a car crash in Paris. Charles broke down when he heard the news. His staff found him weeping uncontrollably. His first question was,
"They're all going to blame me, aren't they?"
He feared the public reaction could threaten the monarchy, but his biggest worry was facing his sons. William and Harry were sleeping peacefully at Balmoral Castle. Charles dreaded telling them their mother was gone. He wasn't sure if he should wake them. Queen Elizabeth decided to let them sleep. Charles told them the news the next morning. He left the boys with their grandmother and flew to Paris. Diana's sisters joined him on the grim mission to bring her body back. Nurses said Charles looked like he'd been hit in the face when he saw Diana. The Queen refused to let Charles use the royal plane for Diana. She was no longer Her Royal Highness after the divorce. Technically, she no longer qualified for royal honors. Still, she was mother to the future king. Charles insisted on the royal plane.
Charles fought harder for Diana than he had ever fought for her in her lifetime.
Insiders said. The Queen relented. Charles had Diana's coffin draped with the royal standard. He returned to Balmoral to be with his sons. A few days later, they traveled to London. Diana was buried 7 days after her death. Charles didn't speak at the funeral. He gave his first public remarks about Diana's death weeks later. He shared how he was moved by the public response. He added that Diana's death was an enormous loss.